Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. I was able to get my hands on the Pat Mcgrath Labs Skin Fetish, and I'm so excited to share this with you. It is her highlighter collection that just came out. She released two different versions, one for fair skin people, one for darker skin people, and I got the one that is called Golden for us darker skin girls, and I wanted to do a review and demo. So the original packaging is gone because I couldn't keep it. It released about 3 weeks ago, but it came in this bag full of these gold sequins. As you guys can see, this thing is full. And in the midst of the sequins were these 3 products. This retails for $79. There are 4 products in here, which sounds like a lot, but let me break it down for you guys so you guys get a better understanding of what the products are. So first is a brush. I believe she sourced this from Japan somewhere. And I guess I should also explain to you guys, if you guys don't know who Pat Mcgrath is, she is considered to be the best, most famous, most talented living makeup artist of our time. She basically is considered to be a genius. She has worked with pretty much every big celebrity, and she's supposed to be incredibly innovative. So the reason for why I even wanted her products is because I knew from the get-go that if it's a product made by a makeup artist, it has to be good. And a makeup artist of her stature, like, there was no way that she would release something that wasn't good. So I know the price point is a lot, but when you break it down, it is 4 different products that you're getting, so you can basically say it's about $20 a pop for each product. Certain products in here, I don't know if you would pay $20 for, but the rest of them, like a brush, I mean, brushes are expensive. Most really good brushes have now become more affordable, but if you looked even a few years ago before Morphe was, you know, available and Sigma was available, brushes were always about $20. So this is one brush that comes with it. Super, super soft. The bristles are pretty dispersed to help you get that sort of airbrush finish. It's not bristles that are very close together. Next is this little guy right here. On one side you have a clear balm, which of course looks like it's white, but when you put it on it is clear. And the other side you have a highlight stick, and this is in the color Golden. And then the last product is the Pigment, which is right here. So these products are meant to be either layered on or used separately for a less opaque look and for, you know, less of like a bam. So basically the way that she explains to use the products is to first put on the highlight, which is this guy right here, then layer the balm, and if you are still dissatisfied and want even more of a dramatic look, then layer on the pigment. So I use this in many different ways. There's certain ways that I like the best that I will show you guys, but I wanted to talk about each product first. So I'm going to swatch them on my hand. So here is the balm, and it's basically just clear. This reminds me a lot of the Glossier Balm.com, and if you guys are familiar with any of Glossier's marketing, you guys will notice that a lot of it, like when that product came out, they would show you how to use it on the side of your face, your cupid's bow, to get that sort of really wet, you know, I'm on the beach look. And it's beautiful, it's very sexy, and this balm, you know, does the exact same thing. I really love the texture of this. I want to say this is my second favorite product in this little kit. Also, it's not sticky at all. So it feels really good, it looks amazing on the skin. It's a beautiful, natural sort of glow in a very sexy way. Next is the highlight, and that is what the highlight looks like. Of course, you wouldn't put this much on. I just swatched it. It's extremely pigmented. When you put this on, you would not put even half of this much on, so it wouldn't look like this whitish streak. What I also found is that this is a golden highlighter, but it looks very yellow golden to me. It's not golden in that sort of like, you know, super gold look. It's more of like a pearlized gold. So I noticed that right off the bat. So I think that would help for people who are not as dark skinned and might look like it's too light for people who are much darker skinned. I would have thought that the gold would be more like MAC's, like gold deposit. Like that's actually really gold. This is much more like yellow gold. It has like a white sort of underlying color to it, so it's not super, super gold. Lastly, this is the Pigment, which it looks so strange because nothing in this looks gold to you. Like when I look at it, it just looks like a pearl with some gold like covering to it almost. But when you swatch it, this is what it looks like. So what's really interesting about this product is that when you take this brush and get some of it off, because the brush is white, the product is basically undetectable on your brush, so you can't really tell how much you're getting, so you do have to be careful. So what I have gone ahead and done is I've gone ahead and put on all my makeup, except I have only powdered the center of my face just because that would have moved before the video was even over. And I've left this whole area free for wear. I'm going to highlight to show you guys how I do it. I think that my favorite product is the Pigment. I love how this looks. I've been using this all month just by itself. And I like the balm next. Besides that, I'm not a huge fan of the highlighter, but I do think that this product is extremely pigmented, extremely versatile, and this whole set is definitely worth the money. So if you guys want to see the demo, please keep watching. So on this cheek, I'm going to show you the products layered on in the order that she recommends. And on this cheek, I'm going to show you guys what I like to wear and how I like to wear it. So the first product that she recommends to use is the highlighter. The thing with this is that she shows people using it with a finger or with this, but I have found that after putting on your concealer and your foundation, etc., it tends to move around if you just go straight with this. So I like to take this in my hand. This is also super pigmented, you guys, so err on the side of not putting too much on. And you're gonna press it in. I'm going up here towards my eyebrow. So that is that by itself. I'm adding a little bit more. But what I like about this is that it doesn't have frost to it. It's not like that unnatural looking glow. It looks incredibly natural, so I love that. Then on top of that, we're gonna put the balm. So again, I've taken a very small amount. Okay, so that is with the balm, and I think that makes a big difference. Now you get more of a three-dimensional look versus just the highlighter. I feel like that wasn't enough for a super glam look. And then to layer this pigment on, you're just gonna pick it up, and you literally, it's undetectable on your brush, so you do have to be careful. And I'm just in downward strokes, just applying it on top. Like so. I love how that looks. It is super, super pretty. You guys can see, no highlight, nothing to highlight. So very pretty. So what I like to do is not do all three steps. I like to sort of use them separately. I love the balm on days that I don't have a ton of makeup on, or even if I'm gonna be wearing no makeup, I like to just use that just to highlight over here. I do like that sort of wet look. And then for days that I want a more dramatic look, I actually like this just by itself. This is what I've been traveling with all summer too. So I just pick up a little bit and brush it right here. I find this to be a really beautiful highlight that really complements my skin tone without looking overly gold or overly silver. So that is my favorite part about it. So let me show you guys just the balm by itself too. I'm gonna take this and put this like above my eyebrow. You guys see that? See, no highlight here, a little bit of that wet highlight here. The balm is very much like a fashion show type product when people want to have that like really wet glam look. And then what I'm also gonna do is apply just the highlight right here, so you guys can see how pigmented that is. And I'm gonna dust the pigment over it. Those are some different ways to wear. You don't have to wear all of them together. You can wear them all separately as well. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom up so you guys can get a better idea. So here is the finished look. Here is the side with all three of the products layered on. This is the side with just the pigment, which is how I've been wearing it. I just love how this looks, and I like that it can be natural. It doesn't have to be. You can layer everything to decide what kind of finish you want and how dramatic you want to go. So I love that. I don't think it's like an absolute must-have of a product, but these two products together, love. The balm I love, the highlighter I kind of feel like is so-so, but overall I do think it's an awesome product, and I really have been using this all summer for the last month since I've had this. Also, it is available on Sephora's website. It launched about 3 weeks ago, and because I'm a Rouge member, I was able to get first access to it. After that, I think it launched a few days later, and I think it sold out the first day. I don't know if it's still available, but if it is, you guys should definitely check it out. It's not available to purchase in separate pieces. You do have to buy the whole thing together. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a big thumbs up. That really does help me out, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye!